I don't do the paintings, no. Yeah, my mom did. My mom was a painter. And that's actually who got me started into glass blowing. She had a little shop at Dog Patch, USA. Do you remember Dog Patch?
Of course.
Yeah.
I love that place.
Yeah, it was so cool. And she did painting. She had her gallery, shared it with a glass blower. And that glass blower was going into Branson at the time. That was in the early 80s.
Okay.
And so...
So your name is?
Kay Mavis Jones.
And this is the Hillbilly Glass Shack.
Yep, that's me. This one doesn't light up, but it's my signature hummingbirds that I started making about 10 years ago. It's an original design that I started. I figured if I could make marbles with flowers in them, then I could do hummingbirds with flowers in them.
Nice.
Oh, that is cool.
It's white with a red tip.
So where do they go to see your art?
They can go to Hillbilly Glass Shack on Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm the only Hillbilly Glass Shack. And you can see all of my work from 13 years.
Cool.
And there's literally thousands of photos of my work. You familiar with uranium?
It glows, don't it? When they're black light?
Yeah. So I have one that I made that's going to go up for auction.
Very nice.
Even without the uranium, the colors are pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But then you hit it with the black light.
Nice.
That is cool. Yeah, it definitely glows.
And then I do some of them where I just trim I'll trim the wings. Like this
Those
one.
are cool too.
Yeah. This one will be going up for auction.
So what's the hazards of uranium glass?
There isn't any.
Really?
Yeah, you'd be surprised. People think that it's dangerous for you. It really isn't. You can handle it. People eat off of it. I mean, there's a lot of people are scared to death of it.
Oh, yeah.
But there's no reason to be scared to death of it.
Do you collect this yourself, or you
I
just?
do. Yeah. Along the rivers here in Arkansas and the Ozarks.
Yeah.
I just go along and look for unique pieces of driftwood.
And how many years do you think of collecting is all of this stuff?
About 15 years probably. That is a sycamore root that my hummingbirds are hanging
this
on.
one.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
I
awesome.
love that piece. It's
Impressive.
carvings. She's so talented. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love her carvings. And then this is Adina's, one of her little carvings. Just some that my mom had that I wanted to display up here. Here's a foot I carved.
I like it. Yeah.
Just playing around with it a little bit.
So you dabbled in the wood carving
I
a little
have,
too.
yeah, just a little bit.
You got-
But
Yeah, I see that thing.
I had to
That's
take it out
cool.
because it was raining. But I did all of the inlay on it.
What is that in there?
What's in it?
Yeah, what
just
do you?
Just a
Epoxy
pen.
stuff?
No, a marker pen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you carve it and then color it in?
Yeah.
Your son.
Son-in-law.
Son-in-law.
Yeah. This is great.
It's all pretty. It's all amazing. It really is. Just shocked. So, is there any disadvantage to doing this kind of, an art like this in a town this size, or the location that we're in here?
I don't think so. We're like one of the main pathways to go from Branson to Eureka Springs.
Yeah.
And Oklahoma, people come through. So it's a busy road. It really is.
What about supplies and things like
online.
that? You just buy them
Yep.
online, have it shipped right here, nothing.
Yep, everything online. Super easy.
Is there a certain time of the year you're busier than others?
No. Yeah, you would think, around the end of the year I'd be super busy. But I'm usually more busy in the spring and the fall. Fall's a really busy time.
Tourism.
A lot of tourists. We have such beautiful colors here, Everybody's coming to see the dogwoods.
Yeah, I forget about the trees.
Yeah.
Leaf peepers.
Lots. Yes. What
Yeah.
I did was I called my neighbor and said, hey, what do you think about me putting my little shop up there at the corner? And they're like,
Sure.
yeah, we don't care. Bring it on up. So we called our next door neighbor and got his tractor, put skids up underneath of it, 2x12s, and then wrapped it around with some towing rope and pulled it up here with the tractor.
There, that's a luxurious outhouse.
It is. Isn't
Look
it?
at the lace.
That's my hillbilly city.
Lace, and there's a potpourri over there. You got your light.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even got a rug.
And that's fancy. And then you got this there. And an outhouse. It's
An
outhouse
outhouse of an
inception.
outhouse.
Inception.
Right. And then the old newspaper, because that's what they used to use, was Sears catalogs
Oh,
and
yeah.
Yes.
newspapers.
The Sears and Roebuck,
Yeah.
they called it.
Yep.
That's amazing. That's funny.
And then the moon
That's
and
perfect.
the star represented the boys,
Oh,
and the
really?
moon represented the girls, or vice versa. So if you went to an old outhouse and you see a star,
Wow.
that one was for the girls.
So this
I didn't know that. Is that
That's
really?
for real. Yeah.
So you just put both those.
So I put both.
Either one.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's cool.
Whoever needs to use it can use it. But
Hillbilly
Yeah,
squat
that's
pot.
so cool.
She's gonna melt some glass
melt
anyway.
some glass, you bet. Well, what I'm known for are hummingbirds, so I will do a hummingbird. This is a borosilicate glass. It's a real hard glass. Starts melting at around 2,000 degrees, but at the tip of my flame, the blue, I run it about 5,000 to 6,000 degrees. Nice and hot. It's not harmful to breathe or anything.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
So first I just melt it into a little ball. This will be the body of the hummingbird. his head on next. Melt that in real good. You want it to become one piece of glass. Let gravity pull it down some. And I'm going to mark where his eyes go. And that'll also help create where the beak is going to go. I'm going to put his eyes on. The girl that taught my mom said if you can make a hummingbird, you can make anything, because every step in glass work is in the process of making a hummingbird. So I sat down and that's what the first thing I made was a hummingbird. And I've been making them ever since. And then I'll put his pupils of his eyes. Pull his beak out. Let's see. Okay. So I'll get both pieces melted together. Got blue eyes. This is my handle.
Do you take commissions, or you just do whatever you want?
No, I do commissions too. I do a lot of custom pieces. I do a lot of cremorial pieces, loved ones' ashes incorporated into the glass.
Oh wow, never thought of that one.
I just did a moose for a lady because her husband's favorite animal was a moose. And I put the ashes inside of the moose, and it was a pretty cool piece. Let's see where his tail's gonna go. You want that melted in really, really good. If you don't, as it cools off, it'll crack your hummingbird, or the wing will crack off. This is what I call a press and pulled wing. Come over here and put this on. Now just melt that into the body real good on this side. try to get it to match on the other side.
There's not a whole lot in Oak Grove.
Nope, there isn't. There used to be a gas station and it's closed down the last few years, and they keep saying that it was sold and somebody's going to reopen it, but they haven't done it yet.
How many years have you been doing it?
I've known Hal for about 35 years, but mostly part-time, kind of doing my own thing since 2013 when I opened up my shop here. And you just tap them off. I didn't even have to tap it. I just pulled it off there. That just shows you how lightly that it's touched on there. Now, find one of my little hooks and see how he hangs.
Close up of it. That's awesome.
Yes.
I've never seen that done.
Beautiful.
Thank you. It's fun to make.
Yeah,
That's
bet.
Oh, so this is a kiln. So glass is considered a liquid, and it's moving all the time. So if you've got it heated at 5,000 degrees at the tip of the flame, and then you're in and out of that flame, you're getting 2,000 degrees, 3,000 degrees. And then when you take it out, it's 1,000 degrees. So it's moving against itself. There's so much energy going on inside of that hummingbird that you have to bring it down to the same temperature and pull it up to the same temperature. That way when it moves together instead of against itself. That's called a stress fracture, and we don't want that in your glass. Not quality work whenever that happens. So the kiln brings it up to the same, cools it down to the same, and it moves together.
Oh, okay.
And that's kind of where I keep my stuff that I'm working on in there.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in there.
Quite a few little things, odds and ends.
Nice.
So, how often do you burn yourself with that?
Way too much. I've got burns all over myself from yeah. The worst burn is this one, and that was from going right into the flame.
What?
I use the uranium
In these.
There's that one, and then got a vortex.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That is cool. I like that. Psychedelic.
Goes
looking.
deep.
Yes. Nice. Type fire in the comments. That's F-I-R-E to let us know you've made it this far.
Thank you for watching Nerd County Project. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like, comment, share, follow, hype. See you next time.